Hi Year 2 and welcome to Wednesday's lesson, our third lesson of looking at statistics. Now it's going to look a little bit different today. We will look at tally charts to start off with. We are then going to look at something called pictograms. But to begin with, let's have a look at these different tally charts. Now this top tally chart, which is in white, shows us that Bella has 6 smiles. Isla has 4 smiles and Theo has 10 smiles. Now there are 4 tally charts below with different tallies in them. One of them is correct, 3 of them are wrong. Can you pause the video here and try and work out which one is correct and the others that are wrong? So we've got a tally chart here, and now the correct one is the top one with the numbers in, and there are 4 below, and only one of those 4 is correct. So you need to try and work out which one of those is correct. There are mistakes in the other one. So pause the video here and have a go. And when you come back, I will talk you through the mistakes and which one is correct. Okay, so this first one is incorrect because they have confused Bella and Theo's answers. They've given Bella 10 and Theo 6 when it should have been the other way round. This bottom one is wrong because they've given Isla 10 and Theo 4, which should have been the other way round. And they also have not crossed over on Bella's 5. So if you notice, she's got 4 and then 2, which does give us 6. But if we get to number 5, that needs to cross through the 4 before it. So the correct one is this one up in the top corner. It's got 6, 4 and 10, which is the answers that we originally had. And that last one, Isla has got 4, but it's crossed over, so that's incorrect. We only need 4, we don't need a 5th line across it. Okay, so Ron and Amir have been tallying animals they saw on their walk. Can you help to complete the tally chart? So we've got some tallies and we've got some totals. So let's have a look at birds at first. How many tallies are there in birds? Remember, if it's got a cross through it, that's 5. So you can count those up in 5. So that's 5, 10. So they saw 10 birds. How about alpacas? How many alpacas did they see? They saw 2 alpacas. Now for dogs, we've got the total. We know that we've got 6. So in the air in front of you, can you try drawing out a tally for 6 dogs? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes across, 6. And then can you draw out 4 in the air in front of you? 4 tallies for what would go for the horses. There you go, 4 lines to show us 4 horses. So this is where we're going to start looking at pictograms. Now this is where on a similar to a tally chart, we use pictures instead. So it could be a circle, it could be a triangle. Sometimes we might use faces. So it can be used basically a picture instead of a line. So that's why it's called pictograms. So in this first one, we've got a blue circle, and the key tells us that each circle tells us that there was one of that type of animal. So in the birds, the same as the last slide, there are 10 blue circles in the bird row, so there were 10 birds. There were 2 blue circles in the alpacas, so there are 2 alpacas. And down at the bottom, the other boy has used triangles instead, and his triangle also shows one of that type of animal. So again, look at the alpacas, there's 2 orange triangles, so there are 2 alpacas. So they've both used different pictures, different pictograms, but they both show us the same value, so both showing us one animal. There we go. So we can see that both of their keys show us one animal. So either go on a walk if you would like to, or we can use this virtual walk on the computer. So we've got animals, we've got birds, frogs and octopuses. So the screen has decided for us that our key is going to be a blue circle for each animal that we see. So, for example, if we see a bird, we're going to draw a blue circle in the row, for a bird. Right, here we go on our walk. So blue circle for each animal. So there's 2 birds, so 2 blue circles in the birds row. 1 frog, so 1 blue circle in the frog row. Another frog, so another blue circle in the frog row. 3 birds, so 3 birds in the bird row. So we've seen how many birds? We've seen 5 birds. And how many frogs? We've seen 2 frogs. Let's have a look now at the bananas. So we've got a key here, and 1 picture of a banana equals 1 banana. So this time, instead of a blue circle or an orange triangle, we are using a picture of a banana to tell us what these children have, how many bananas these children have. So how many does Alex have? He's got 1, 2 bananas. How many does Rosie have? She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. How many does Mo have? He's got 2. How many does Amir have? He's also got 2. Can you work out how many bananas there are in total? 2 add 4 add 2 add 2. That's in fact 2, 4, 6. Add another 2 lots of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 bananas in total. Now same again for, so looking at how many bananas again, we've got the same key. So a picture of 1 banana equals 1 banana. So we've got Charlotte, Poppy, Noah and Oliver. There you go. How many bananas does Charlotte have? She's got 2. How many does Poppy have? She's got 3. And how many does Noah have? He's got 4. And how many does Oliver have? He's got 1. How many are there in total? You can count up using the pictures. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. So we've got 10 bananas all together. Okay, so it's your turn now to have a go at making your own pictogram. It's up to you what picture you use in your pictogram. Just make sure you include it in your key, and it's up to you what you record as well. Okay, I look forward to seeing them.